Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review on this Black & Decker Spillbuster carpet cleaner. Model number BHSSB315J. So this is sold at Walmart for they got it on sale now for $69. Here it is on the Walmart Spillbuster, the Black & Decker Spillbuster, cordless spill and spot cleaner, $69. I'll put a link to it in my show description notes. So this is a cordless spill cleaner, which I've never used a cordless spill cleaner. I've always liked the corded ones because it seems like they got more suction and power. But I'm going to give this one a try. And I've also got, it says to buy the Resolve portable machine spot and stain cleaner. So I'll be doing a review on this. So let's open it up, see what we get in the box. Okay. Okay, it's pretty lightweight. Comes with a charger. Looks like a pretty proprietary charger. I have seen Black & Decker, I've got a screw gun, I think that's got that kind of charger, but it's got a quick start guide and a manual. So let's see where we're going to charge it right here on the back. So it does not come charged. Press this little button, it shows you how much charge, and you can see it's all the way down. So we're going to have to charge this up. I've got it plugged into a wall outlet. Looks like this goes, it's only going to go one way. So the cord's going to face up, and it's got like a charging light. Okay, so let's use the quick start guide. It does say to charge it, so it does not come charged. Let's do the filter check. Remove the collection bowl and check the filter. It is securely attached. So we gotta push this button and this tank will pull off the bottom. And we've got this filter. It says make sure it's securely attached. Oh yeah, we open this up. So then you open this up. This is your collection bowl. Oh, it's a nice hinge. Yeah, it looks like it's securely attached. So we can take this apart even. Wow, this thing really comes apart. So I think that's securely attached. But that's your collection bowl. It does have a max line. It does. So when you're sucking up stuff, don't go above that max line. Even though this is a huge collection bowl. Now, one interesting thing is it did say this was all dishwasher safe. Top rack, of course. But that's kind of a nice feature. I mean, these things can get pretty dirty. Looks like you're going to just snap that. It does have a... So you can just empty the water out right there. That's kind of nice. And then you're going to snap. Let's take a look. So it looks like that's probably where it's going to suck in the air. That's where the stuff's going to come, so that's going to get pretty dirty. Your big heavy dirty, or your big heavy duty battery. Doesn't look like the battery's removable. So that's the thing I don't like. I usually keep my spot cleaners a long time. And if it's a battery, how long is a battery going to last? You know, typically Black & Decker, you know, cordless stuff, you know, 3 or 4 years maybe. I've got my spot remover now that I'm using. I think it's 4 or 5 years old, and it's a plug-in, so it's always going to work, you know. So yeah, to install it, just kind of push it till it snaps. It doesn't come down. Looks like you've got a trigger. That's the on-off button. This is where our solution's going to go. It's a pretty small solution. And it just snaps on. You can take this off. It's got like an arrow. Looks like it pulls. Okay, I do like that it all comes apart. You know, you do want to, these things do get really dirty. That's got kind of a seal there. So you gotta push that in. So yeah, this thing prided itself, I thought it had a powered brush head. Well, it sure made it sound like it had a powered brush head. Let me look at the box. It just sure did. See, it's a little misleading. They say scrub brush. When I first saw that, I thought, oh, good, maybe it's got a little powered brush head. That's just these bristles. I mean, that I do like that. Don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I think they do that sometimes. It can be a little misleading. So that does come off. So looks like you can throw that in a dishwasher. That I like. I really like that part. This thing did get pretty good reviews on the Walmart's website. Fill with formula. Oh, it has an accessory. Powered scrub brush. Yeah, we don't have that. Replace your filter every 6 to 9 months, and it gives you a model number. So I guess that orange filter, it's going to get pretty dirty, and they don't want you to keep reusing it. I get that because a lot of air is going to go through it, you know. It's going to keep the soap and yucky stuff in the collection filter, so they want you to replace this every so often. That's a little different. I'm not used to that. But that's actually a pretty good idea. Feels about the right weight. Let's fill this up. I guess we just fill it. Normally there's like a line or something. This has got like a nice little, kind of like an old, what was that, old butter, squirt butter kind of lid, which makes it nice pouring it in there. There you go. It's all the way full. The lid's got it like an O-ring, and there's an O-ring there. Doesn't pour out, that's good. All right. I have a feeling this is going to take a while to charge, yeah. Okay, so in the fine print, it's really hard to find, but it says you need to charge it for 10 hours and 13 hours for the other model to ensure full power. So these things, it's going to take a while to charge. And I don't necessarily, so that's the only thing about having a cordless tool is, okay, so when you're done, do you charge it? Do you leave it charged? Do you leave it on the charger? Does that cause the battery to go bad? These are all questions that I'll have to read some more. So it says to only charge it when the battery is starting to get low. So you're going to charge it, and then you're going to take it off the charger and let it sit. You know, hopefully it will be charged. You know, so say it sits for a month or two and you don't use it. Is it going to be is it going to hold its charge? I would hope so. So we got these for when Fiona makes a mess in the house. So these are what I've typically used in the past. So this I've had for, like I said, 4 years or so. It's a plug-in. It's $100, but it's a plug-in, and it's just got tremendous power every time you plug it in. I really like it. It's got a separate solution tank. I've got a detailed video on this one. I also just did a video on this one. I didn't like it quite as much, but it looks almost identical to this. You know, same features. Plug it in. It's got a broom. It's got the powered nozzle. It squirts the stuff out. So in 2 separate tanks. Like I said, these I don't have to ever worry about the battery. And you just take it to where, you know, they're a little heavy, but you just take it to wherever the mess is, and you do your mess, and then you just pick it up. The cordless thing is going to be nice and easy for a small mess, but most of the time I find myself, it's kind of a bigger mess. Okay, so somebody made a little mess right here in the hallway. I'm going to see if it does a pretty good job of cleaning. I've got my solution in. Now the trigger, this is like a spray bottle trigger. When I press it, then the solution comes out. It definitely acts just like a spray bottle. And I'm not super impressed with the spray pattern. But that way you're not using any battery for a pump. And this does pride itself on chunks. So if you had a bunch of like Oreos, and then there's a mess underneath the Oreos or something, you can just turn the vacuum on. It will act like a vacuum. And then you're supposed to spray the liquid and clean the liquid. So it does do a dual purpose. You know, that's not the biggest opening, but let's see how it does. So I was impressed with the suction power. I find it kind of hard moving the whole machine. I know it's got that scrubber. I just found it kind of hard. I could see, I guess I'm just so used to the other one, you know, having to move this whole machine. But it does have that dual purpose. Okay, so I just got to try this. I got to get my old reliable one out. So you can see with this one, it glides better because you're just using the head. You know, the head's not, it's got just more of a liquid opening, but you're just using the head. You're not having to move the whole machine. So I can see with that, this is kind of heavy actually, when you're having to move the whole machine. So let me show you with this one. Got a great big solution tank. Got my dirty water. It's not super loud. I feel like I can really get in there and scrub with this one. You know, I just didn't feel like I could scrub with, you know, I guess I can, but the machine just doesn't feel balanced or right when I'm doing the scrubbing with it. For a really small job, this might be okay, you know, but you're paying $70, and this one is $100. And the other one, that green machine, it's around $80. So, and I've had, like I said, I've had this one for a long time. There's my dirty water tank. This one's just really simple to kind of go clean. It holds a ton of solution. This one also has a water pump. See, when I press this button, it's not like a spray bottle, you know. It's actually, there's a water pump in the machine that's actually pressurizing the tank and pushing the water out. So you get more of a nice evenly spray pattern. So let's try this again. I'm gonna spray the, I don't like that part at all. Nope, I just didn't like it. It's hard to move, and then you're having to move the whole machine. And you're at an awkward angle, you know, and it's not wanting to move, it's wanting to catch. And man, when I can do this all day, both directions. I feel like I'm really getting a good scrub. So while this may have its place, I do like that it comes apart. Dishwasher safe in a lot of places. It's just, it may be just right for somebody. But again, I just simply prefer this one. So this was my simple review on this. I'll put a link to it in the show notes. I'll also put a link to the video on this and a link to this. Thanks everybody for watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe.